As we enter the busy spring real estate season, CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger says there may be signs of a thaw. And Jill, let's talk about it. Let's get the bad news out of the way. Home prices are still high, right?
Yep, the national median home price nationally, right now here in the tri-state area in February, $425,000. By the way, that's up by 45% from 5 years ago. And in that same 5-year period, we just look at inflation, which we've all been complaining about. Cumulative inflation, it's increased by 23%. So that means home prices have risen at almost 2 times the overall pace of inflation. So you're not crazy if you're really focused on those prices. Of course, we know that mortgage rates have basically doubled from 5 years ago. Homeowners insurance premiums have jumped. So the cost of carrying a home is still quite steep.
Is there any indication that the market is shifting? And if so, what should buyers do before they start looking?
I would say like those little buds coming up here in the springtime. Just a little bit of hope because the rate of home price increases, it's slowing down. So that's good. We're seeing more listings come online. And unlike those COVID-era bidding wars, the average home is now changing hands for 2% less than the price on the listing. Now, if you're a buyer, you want to be a buyer, run those numbers. Make sure you've got your adequate down payment, probably 10, maybe 20% of the purchase price. Then, of course, make sure that you can absorb the cost of that house and ask yourself, if you were to buy, would you be able to afford your monthly costs? Could you continue funding other goals like retirement? If the answer is no, then you may be overextending and maybe renting is probably advisable, at least for the foreseeable future.
So for owners who are planning to sell, what home improvement projects actually end up paying off?
Don't be redoing your kitchen. It's not that. So you don't have to spend tens of thousands of dollars to get some bang for your buck. Some projects, like a new garage door, an entry door, those kinds of projects that cost less than $5,000, but upon sale, you can actually recoup the cost of those upgrades. And that's important, especially if you're selling your home in the next, say, 6 to 18 months. Realtors also say you got to make those minor repairs, the touch-ups on the paint, replacement of broken windows, clean or replace those old carpets, fix those leaky faucets, and recaulk the showers and tubs. All of that is part of your ability to get that house in shape to sell. And of course, don't forget, outside matters. Cut the lawn, plant your flowers, weed that garden. I know these are cosmetic improvements. It might not add to what you get in terms of the sale price, but it can increase the chance of selling your home quicker. Remember, if someone drives up to your house and it looks nasty, they're going to keep going and go to the next house on their list.
No, you know what you said made me feel better, because I do know so many people who are redoing their kitchens and doing these really big projects that a lot of people can't afford right now. So it's good to hear the little things are going to make a difference.
I was just going to say that those big projects are great for just your living, like if you want to enhance your space, but you rarely can recoup the cost of that project upon sale.
All right, Jill, thank you. And you can see Jill regularly on CBS Mornings and the CBS Evening News. For more analysis, go to JillOnMoney.com.